Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Over Brown. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they could just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
Well, you aren't kidding.
Now, here's Adebayo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Outside Tatum. From the arc. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the Heat. Another three.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
And it's good for 2.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics trail by 6. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Miami leading by 3. It's Jaquez with the drive. Adebayo down low. Back to Jaquez. No good from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Butler. Outside Rozier. Hero with it. Picked up by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Celtics making a switch here.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Al Horford. Lonnie Walker.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by the Celtics. Now Tatum. 5 points in the game. The kick out to Walker. Boston again missing. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Jaquez outside. Outside Rozier. Back to Jaquez. Just 4 to shoot.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Outside Tatum. Over Butler. Sinks the 15-footer. Tatum's got 7.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Hero. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Outside Tatum. Little turnaround. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Glad they're still together.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Butler. Takes the three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 5. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Can't cash in from close range. Works on the wing. For the 3. Rebounded by Hauser. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Puts the move on. Tatum gets it to go inside. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Stuffs it down, Jimmy Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Here's Holiday. Gets the front of the rim and out. Miami leading by 4. To the middle. And that one's good. Love. Love's got his first 2 points.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
Brown outside. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Brown drops them both. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Porzingis, and it's Miami with the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Pass to Highsmith. On the wing, Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. .51 seconds left in the first half. Here's Holiday. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Kept alive. Back to Hawkins. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. On up the court. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. White, good. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Hero. The shot misses. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat out front, up by 4. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
26.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Spins. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Tatum's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
To the paint, here's Brown. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Adebayo the screen. Back to Rozier. Offline with his 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
The Heat with the lead. Butler with the ball. Outguarded by Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
That one drops for him. Holiday's got 6 points. Jaquez outside. He takes it in. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Drains the 19-footer. He's got 5.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Brown feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by Hero.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Jacks up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And stolen by Tatum. For the tie, the shake. Tatum finishing off the break.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Here's Hero. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Tatum. Out to Porzingis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
Substitution on the court.
Stolen by Walker. Goes up, and Walker throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
He gets it in there. Rozier's got 7 points.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Brown. There's the drive. Here's Cornette. On the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Rozier. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Assisted.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And we've reached the
38.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Heat leading by 4. Right side, Rozier. On the wing, Rozier. The 3 from Tatum. Poke loose. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis.
Here's Miami now.
Jaylen Brown. Derek White.
And here is Rozier. Down low. Taken away by Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. And that one, good. Porzingis has got his first points in this one.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Pass to Highsmith. To the inside. Heat moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Burks. Rebound, Boston.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Tatum. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Group in for the Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Erik Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. That one is off. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Shoots over Hawkins. Again, the Celtics good for two.
And Brown can score from anywhere, which is what makes him a big problem for the defense.
Hawkins outside. Pass to Hero. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Here's Tatum. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Jumps up. And Butler running the floor.
Yeah, and Butler is a menace to the defense partner. I don't think that was a petty or a Manny. That was a facial.
It's Brown with the drive. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, come on, fella. Empower it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that finish. Back to White. Latrey. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Hooked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Boston trail. Holiday with it. And Hawkins picks him up defensively. And nice shot by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Outside Butler. A three. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On offense, here are the Heat. .122 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it. And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter.
And one thing they'll never have to worry about with Butler, he's always going to take initiative.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers. Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And here's Adebayo. There's 42 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Butler with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Butler missing. Tatum on the wing. Over Butler. It counts.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Outside Hero. Outside Butler. It's good! And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Tatum. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van